Previously on Starting Over, Iyanla was concerned about Jennifer's hidden rage.
I really think she's in trouble. If she doesn't break through that, I don't think she's going to make it through here.
So Iyanla decided to intervene.
I want to have an anger session with her. I want to call together all the women in the house so that they'll be there to support her.
Rhonda also hoped the other women would benefit from the session.
Maureen uses her humor to hide her anger. She may not be available for this. Josie, on the other hand,
I think she's ready.
I think she is ready.
And Dr. Katz and Rhonda joined to help.
Dr. Stan and I will sit up here in the loft and watch the plasma screen.
Let me warn you, it may get a little wild. If Jennifer doesn't get in touch with her anger tonight, I really don't know what we're going to do with her.
The trauma is that the bat is here again.
Right.
Wow. Not happy about this, thanks.
Maybe you ladies want to get a pillow and we can just kind of sit on the floor.
Okay.
Yes.
What are we doing?
So I've asked you all here this evening to support our dear sister Jennifer in moving through, releasing, being in touch with anger, which I think has shown itself in a variety of ways that you've all been familiar with. Now, Jennifer, I want you to set an intention, if you will, with me, that you will not hurt yourself, nor will you hurt anyone else. So it is my intention.
It is my intention.
That as I move through that process.
That as I move through that process.
I will not harm myself.
I will not harm myself.
Or anyone else.
Or anyone else.
Good.
I don't know how many times I have to tell everybody, I'm not angry. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong about a lot of things since I came here, so it's possible.
Jennifer came into the Starting Over house a wounded, abandoned, rejected little girl who didn't believe that there was anyone who would support her or love her. Just the mere mention that I would stand with her, that I would carry her, that I would support her, opened a place in her heart that I don't think she knew existed. You matter that much to me, to Rhonda, to every woman in this room. We can do this.
We can do this.
Yeah. When Jennifer was a young girl, her mother was diagnosed with MS and declared legally blind shortly thereafter. This left Jennifer without a parent. In fact, she became the parent, caring for her mother and her younger sister because her father was incarcerated.
Okay, are you ready to talk about why your father went to prison and what happened?
Yeah, I just told Josie. You missed it.
But what happened?
He was dealing drugs.
How long did he get sentenced for?
Life.
Now, do you see him?
I haven't seen him probably since I was in high school. Probably
So
like
how old were you when he went to prison?
12.
Wow.
One of the most difficult experiences that a child can undergo is abandonment or rejection by a parent. Jennifer felt abandoned when her father was incarcerated, but she didn't feel she had a right to be angry about it.
I got a job when I was 14, and my mom hasn't paid for anything since I was 14 for me. I bought my own homecoming dresses, my own prom dresses, all my own shampoo, all my own makeup. I never asked for anything because I didn't want to be a burden, because I knew things were hard enough. So I didn't get to have the normal life that everyone else was having.
I've suspected for quite some time that Jennifer has been frozen, stuck in the nice girl mode. And nice girls don't get angry. What I want Jennifer to understand is that until she gives herself permission to express her anger, she won't express her joy, her love, her gifts, her talents. And until she does, she won't have a life.
See, I can't keep going. I just get too tired.
Say it again.
See, I play the It's Not Fair game a lot. And I feel like I haven't been resisting it at all, and I haven't said anything for 2 weeks. It's not fair. I'm sick of everything not being fair.
Anger is a huge issue, and I am so glad that Iyanla has asked us to support her on this because I think it is a very misunderstood emotion.
You know, anger is a secondary emotion, as you know.
Yes.
It usually comes up after a primary emotion, like being hurt or being frustrated. When you turn it inward, you become depressed.
Yes.
When you become depressed, you then go back through the frustration cycle, and then the anger comes up again, and it just keeps eating away at you. Handle it inappropriately. I think that many of the women here at the Starting Over house blow up. They're not even sure what the source is.
What I'm most concerned about is Jennifer. If she is not willing to get in touch with her anger, in this Starting Over house where it's really safe to get in touch with her anger, I'm really concerned that that anger is going to turn inward. And
she'll never be able to resolve her conflicts.
absolutely.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's do.
Let's watch this
See where they are.
I want you to talk to me about why you don't want to do this. Go ahead.
The reason I don't want to do this, I feel
Yes,
like
good.
it's stupid.
Good. Go ahead. Give me another whack for stupid. Just because. Just whack. Just whack. No, you're not resting. You're whacking. Just whack.
Because
Yeah, go ahead. Whack. Give me a whack. Just keep whacking. The words will come. You whack, words will come.
I just don't feel like this helps.
Look at Jennifer, how scared she is of looking stupid, and she doesn't want to admit at all that she has an ability to hit an object in rage.
You know, I agree with you, and I think that Jennifer has this very primitive emotional state that she goes to whenever she's uncomfortable, and I think what she turns it into is embarrassment. She's embarrassed, and she can't deal with the embarrassment. That actually makes her angry, but she can't deal with it all, so she's going to stay away from it.
Ladies, what I want you to do for me is I want you to repeat this excuse me? I want you to repeat this question and complete it. The thing that makes me really angry is, and then you speak your answer. Come on. I'm having all of the women state the reasons that they are angry with the hopes that it will spark something in Jennifer and encourage her to release all of her pent-up emotions.
Being
The thing, come on. The thing, come on.
that makes me angry is being ignored.
Go ahead, come on. Keep going, keep going.
The one thing that really makes me angry is the way that Chloe's father took my power and I let Chloe's father have so much control over my life.
Keep whacking. Whacking does not stop.
I don't know why this is so difficult.
Yeah, well, just keep doing it.
I think the biggest thing that makes me angry is when you have really put yourself out there with a person and you have been vulnerable and they pretty much stab you in the back.
The thing that really makes me angry.
Why is this so difficult?
I would have to say that the one thing that pushes my buttons and can make me angry is people not considering someone else's feelings.
Yes.
The
thing that makes me really angry is a liar.
The thing that really makes me angry is a liar, a cheater, a person who commits adultery, and an adulteress.
The thing that really makes me angry is feeling unheard.
You're doing this.
It's not even this part that's difficult. It's not this. It's not the chopping the firewood. It's not the thing last time. I don't know what it is.
Would you like to know?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you sure?
But not if you're going to tell me that I suppress all this anger.
Oh, so you want to know, but you don't want me to tell you what you don't want me to. You want me to tell it to you
Yes,
the
I
way
want
you
to know.
What is the greatest violation you have ever experienced in your life?
Being cheated on.
Yeah, come on, give me a whack for that. The greatest, I want your body in it. The greatest,
The greatest.
greatest.
Violation
Disconnect
I
your brain.
have ever experienced is being cheated on. And he cared about somebody else more than he cared about me.
That's really what mattered, right? So give me a whack for that. Yeah. The violation was, come on, whack.
I need
whack.
help figuring out how to do my body. I can't.
Okay,
This
just
is not working.
Jennifer. So here it is right here. This is what you do. As soon as it comes to the surface, you start talking and you move back into your body. Don't do that. Whack. Just whack. That's all you have to do.
Okay.
Just whack. Whack. and whack again and whack again. And talk about the fact that the person you love violated your honor, your trust, by betraying you and sleeping with somebody else. Talk about that, Jennifer.
Two other people.
Well, so how stupid could you be?
Yes, for trusting him.
Yeah, for trusting him. For trusting a weasel, a real boo-boo.
No, I had no clue. None.
How stupid are you?
Well, evidently I was pretty stupid.
Yeah, so give yourself a whack for being stupid.
There's no real connection to the seriousness of the matter for Jennifer. There's no kind of life or death.
But Jennifer is really angry. You know what she's really angry at? At doing this exercise.
Yes, we'll get that out at least.
That's what she's angry at this moment, and that's something she can identify. But she's so guarded. She doesn't want to bring those emotions up to reality because then you know what's going to happen, don't you?
Well, yes.
She's afraid of an explosion.
Well, yes, yes. And I think this is true for most women. They're so afraid of their anger because they don't know how to manage that power that comes with the anger.
And I think some of the women have had experiences where they've tried to express their anger in productive ways, and they have done it with unsophisticated people, particularly unsophisticated men, who have been so threatened by it that it's actually been negatively reinforced instead of positively encouraged.
Yes, yes.
It does piss me off, but it doesn't interfere with my life.
It doesn't interfere with your life.
I don't think it does.
You're in the process of starting your life over, and you got a man calling you, and the way you deal with him is hang up the phone on you in anger. You just keep him around, Jennifer, so that you can play with him. No. That's what you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Jennifer has been living with a man that she does not love, just to have someone to vent her anger on. Well, I'm trying to redirect that anger today. That's what you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Oh, you can hang up on him, but you can't whack a cardboard? What's that about? Is that how you play your game? Why would you have somebody violate your sacred time, your sacred experience, so that you can hang up on him? Cuss him out. You don't cuss me out. I know there's times you want to. Why not cuss me out? Why not? Why not, Jennifer?
Because I don't feel like it's necessary.
You don't, oh, it's necessary to cuss him out.
Yes,
It's not
he's
necessary.
an ass.
Well, sometimes I'm an ass.
That's true.
Yeah, so
yes.
why not cuss me out? You pick them, don't you? You pick. You pick who to do it with, right?
Yes.
You pick when to be nice. You pick when to be angry. You know how to do it. See, this is your game. That's your hustle. Sweet little Jennifer. Sweet little Jennifer. Yeah, yeah. I know that there is a raging Jennifer just below the surface of this very nice, smiling Jennifer. I've got to figure out how to bring that rage forward. It's the fact that you've been violated and dishonored and abandoned and rejected and left and used.
Right.
That's the point, Jennifer. That's not a problem for you. It's not a problem for you?
No, I don't let it ruin my life.
Jennifer, you don't have a life, baby. Get that clear. You don't have a life. Do you get that?
No.
Let me know. Tell me about your wonderful, marvelous life. Tell me about
I never said it was wonderful and marvelous.
Why are you yelling at me? Why are you yelling?
Because I feel like you're attacking me.
Oh, I'm attacking you? It's not you, Jennifer, the sweet, wonderful Jennifer that we know and love. It's that lying bitch. I want to see her. I want to see her. Yeah, the heinous bitch. That's the one I'm going for. The bitch that cusses people out. I want to see her.
People out.
Oh, you don't? See, this is what I know, Jennifer. I know every woman has a bitch. Every woman has a bitch.
I never said I didn't
She's
have a
got,
bitch.
oh, you got a bitch.
I
Well, let
have a
me
bitch.
talk to her, because this one ain't working. Let the bitch talk. Maybe she got some anger to get rid of. The one that can do your dirty work for you. Let me talk to her. Let me talk to her.
Oh, my God. My arm needs a break.
No, see, that's how you do it, Jennifer. That's how you do it. This is it right here. Just when you get there, you start talking, whining, complaining. You do it every time. First comes the grin, then comes the talking, and then you go into the thought process of
Yes.
the whining and the complaining, and you work yourself out of it. So
When I do get angry, I don't really release it. It takes a lot for me to, like, explode. So maybe that's the point of these exercises, but I'm just not getting it.
you are terrified to feel what's really going on inside of you. I could be wrong. Anybody want a whack or two? Perhaps the anger that Jennifer has such a difficult time expressing will be expressed by one of her other housemates.
I'll whack it.
You know, I like whacking.
I know.
Well, let's have a clear intention. What are we whacking for? It's really difficult to determine where Tawanda is emotionally, because the things that would make a normal person bawl like a baby seem to have absolutely no effect on her at all.
When Tamar left the group, I didn't know about it. She didn't tell me. She signed a contract and didn't tell me.
The first time I realized that Tawanda had very deep feelings was on Rodeo Drive, when she became enraged that I would ask her to present herself in the public as anything less than having it all together.
I'm pissed, I'm humiliated, and I'm angry.
Okay, just like you felt.
Just like I felt
When
Daddy humiliated me by bringing his girlfriend to the casino.
As a middle child, Tawanda learned to believe early in life that her needs and her feelings didn't matter. As a result, she learned to suppress her feelings, deny her needs, and act as if it was all okay.
I'm the angry one.
Really? Okay. Well, then we'll give this to you. This will be yours.
Yeah, that's me.
Miss Tawanda is still a little tight, but at least she's given herself permission to speak the anger.
I just have to get this off my chest.
Okay.
I think that sometimes you can be really harsh and mean.
Hopefully, she'll give herself permission to feel it.
I know it's okay to cry and show emotions.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
What makes it okay today?
Because I'm being so honest. And everyone else around me is too.
It's interesting because Tawanda has two parents, but she also feels abandoned. I mean, I wonder how many women in the world are angry about their abandonment, whether it's their parents, whether it's school teachers, whether it's their mentors.
Well, you know, women traditionally had to be cared for, taken care of. So when they're not cared for and not taken care of, there is this abandonment. Tawanda, though, is very much in touch with her anger at her father, but she doesn't know what to do with it at all.
But she almost has to stay angry in order to justify her loyalty to her mother.
You keep the anger going, because if you don't keep the anger going, you actually have to reevaluate both of them.
I am mad because I can't let things go.
Okay, what are you holding on to? Talk to me about what you're holding on to. What I'm holding on to is...
I am angry with him for deserting me.
Okay, it's not your daddy, it's just the daddy that deserted you, that abandoned you, humiliated you, embarrassed you. Yeah, come on, talk to him. Just talk to him. Say whatever you want to say. What's the first thing that comes up from the pit of your gut? You make
me sick tonight.
Because
you left me.
Tell him, Tawanda.
That just made me feel better.
Okay.
I love using the bat. I'm able to release my frustrations, my anger, my resentment, my hate, my guilt, my everything. Okay. I feel better.
Well, all righty.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Anybody else? You are crazy.
Summer, you want a whack or two?
It'll make you feel better, I promise. You sure?
What's the matter, Summer?
Anger just really scares me.
Talk to me about that. Anger scares you.
It just does. I mean, it really just... the harder she hit it, the more...
Where do you feel it in your body?
It's in my heart.
Okay.
It really is. It's in my heart, it's in my stomach, but it just freaks me out.
I think what we're seeing is someone who's threatened. I think this is a woman who put weight on to protect herself. I think also this is the kind of reaction of a woman who experienced some kind of traumatic event in her life that really frightened her. She may have witnessed it, she may have been victim of it, but something went on in her life.
I feel like it's you can physically feel it.
Yeah.
Coming off of people.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine having that well of emotion that
isn't tapped. Because these are people that are usually pretty calm. You don't see them go off. Opening that door, it's like Pandora's box.
And what do you think will happen if it comes up?
It's painful. I don't know. It's just really, it's really scary and it's overwhelming. It's really overwhelming.
Is it scary? Or is it painful? Make a distinction, not in your mind, in your body. What do you feel right now? Fear or pain? Because there's a distinction somewhere.
Pain.
Pain, okay. Now you can breathe through that. I don't want you sitting here in terror and overwhelm. That's a completely different animal.
Summer has a lot of things to be angry about. I mean, let's face it, just here in the starting over house, you know, no drinking. And she definitely uses alcohol to numb her anger and numb her feelings. She is not really supposed to smoke and, you know, trying to get her to quit smoking.
I remember when I first met Summer and I said to her, you don't have a food problem, but you weighed 300 pounds.
Yes.
And she was angry.
Yes.
But at me.
Yes.
Angry at me. So I think she can be angry externally. It's the internal process which she is out of touch with.
Yes.
Let's see what happens. Take a breath and move through it. Because it's a very different thing. Yeah? Okay. So let me ask you a question. Please forgive my language. Do you have a bitch in there? Call her up. Let her sit through it. Because the mild-mannered Summer, she may not need to be present for this. But see, don't the bitch have somebody she would like to whack a time or two? Not you, not the nice Summer. It's okay, y'all. Everybody got one. Just a whack or two.
I can feel my arms like itching to want to just see what happens and see if maybe there's this anger in me that I'm not aware of, because I do think I suppress it a lot. I know that I just cry when I get angry. So maybe I'm one of those weird people that just gets that I'm just hurt, you know? And maybe that actual anger isn't really there.
Do you have one, Kim? Oh, yeah. Do you have one? Someplace down in there.
Yeah, I have my version.
Okay, well, that's fine. That's good. Call her up. Because she'll understand that when somebody violates the woman's person, oh, they deserve a whack or two. See, we as in our common normal mind and trying to be nice, and we don't always understand that. But the bitch, she understands. She has a name. That's Shaquanda or Nene or, you know, Meanie or Mimi, Shaquita. She will cut you. At the core of every woman, there is a ferocious aspect of her personality that will stand up and take on whatever difficulty the woman faces. I call that aspect the bitch. The bitch will stand up for you when you believe you cannot stand up for yourself. And I believe that every bitch should have a name. Let Shaquita do it. You don't do it, Kim, because you crying. Shaquita need to talk. You go ahead. Beat her up.
Deserve it.
Yeah, good. That's right. That's right. What else?
I am feeling it isn't fair. Why did I have to be the one? Why didn't I have a father? You know, why did my parents get divorced? Why did I have to raise myself? Everybody else had parents that were together and happy, and I felt robbed of a childhood.
It hurts so much that when I get hurt, I get angry and I go off. I call it flipping out. I flip out.
Kim is so out of touch with her emotions. Now, she knows they're there. Unfortunately, she has no idea what to call them, so she projects them onto other people. Who the hell do I think I am to be in your world telling you what to do and how to do it?
Own world?
Yeah.
Why don't you stay there?
Yeah, why don't I stay in my own world?
You always tell me that. Why don't you?
Yeah, why don't I? Call up the ugliness, call up the fear, call up the anger, call it up. Call it up and put it all in the plate. Put it in the plate. Kim refuses to take responsibility for her anger. She continues to make up stories in her own head that justify her in being an angry victim.
Iyanla, it's Kim. I'm really not feeling like meeting with you right now because I don't want to talk to you right now. I think you exploited me And I do. You humiliated me. So I'm just not happy. I'm not happy about it at all.
What Kim doesn't understand is that blowing up is an inappropriate expression of anger. If people are afraid that you'll blow up, they won't tell you the truth. And if people cannot tell you the truth, you cannot have a healthy relationship with them.
I did not go through your bag to use your eyeshadow.
I remembered that I saw you wearing eyeshadow that day.
But do you realize you've accused me of stealing in a sneaky, weird way? I am horrified. Why would I use your makeup when I have all of my own?
What I sense is that Kim's anger camouflages the deep and desperate hurt she experienced when her parents were divorced, and there was absolutely nothing she could do about it. So now she blows up.
I don't deserve to be walked all over.
Yeah.
Or you, or you, or you.
You, that's right.
Or you.
Yeah. Anybody else not walking over me.
Nobody is walking over me.
No, they're not.
Ever again.
Again, that's right.
I'm taking my power back.
Yes, take it back.
I'm not gonna let you hurt me anymore.
Who'd you give your power to? Who'd you give it to? Did you give it to Daddy?
My dad.
Yeah.
My sister.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not doing it anymore.
So tell him, Daddy, I'm taking my power back.
I'm taking my power back.
Yeah, tell him.
I think what Kim has shown us here at the house is that a lot of her anger emanates from a fear that people will not see her accurately, and that people will see her differently than she perceives herself.
Well, she sees herself as giving so much and being so loving and being so kind, and you and I both know she's done things that has precipitated this behavior.
I hate you.
Yeah. And I'm taking my power back from hate.
Taking my power back from hate.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that every woman and every man needs to do is to do some self-discovery and to really look deeper inside and try to find out what that anger is about first, and to really understand what it is. And then what you have to do is you have to find a way to express it in a healthy way. Sometimes that means walking into your bedroom, whacking that pillow a few times. You do something which allows you to do
Take boxing classes.
Exactly.
You know, do aerobics, do something where you're physically expressing that energy.
Seek out actually counseling where someone can help you identify your feelings, help you work them through to process them like we do here at the Starting Over House, and then help you work towards resolution.
There you go.
Now, come on, JoJo.
I know you. Why am I getting this bad?
Come on, JoJo.
People who don't express their anger, they think they're not expressing their anger, but they're really expressing it in hundreds of ways. They're being sarcastic, they're being cynical, they're being hostile, but it's always underlying. It's never overt.
They don't know that somebody is kind of laying a trap for them, so to speak, and hoping they walk through the trap so they can have official right to be angry. You know, I think that's Josie a little bit.
Josie is a remarkable woman. She's had a very tough life, and she came to the Starting Over House to build a better life for her and Chloe.
There's a baby here!
Recently, her mother Nancy came to the Starting Over House, and that brought up some very powerful anger issues. When Josie was 5 years old, her mom asked her grandparents to take care of Josie. While her mother saw this as the only way to save her daughter, Josie saw it as being abandoned. To this day, she tries very hard to forgive her mother, but it's a difficult and painful process.
I have bad days, but I don't turn around and just pass her on to the next person. Right. I would never do that, no matter how horrible my life was. I wouldn't just pass her on to the next person in line. That's not right.
Some studies indicate that angry parents produce children with problems. This was true for Josie, and now she has a chance to break the cycle.
One more, let me see.
Josie is very upset that Chloe's dad has abandoned Chloe, leaving her alone again. But if she can release her anger today, then she can release some of her issues with her mom and maybe not repeat them with Chloe.
So give me a whack. Give me a nice whack. And what's that for?
Because my daughter is 7 months old today, and somebody doesn't even really care
Josie is taking this opportunity to be in touch with the rage she feels towards Chloe's father, and I know only good can come from this.
His parents don't even know she exists.
Yes.
I'm the only one that tries to do anything for her. He just sits there, parties, has his little stupid freaking band, doesn't even know that she has me, teeth, can almost crawl on her own. He doesn't even call to say how is she doing.
Speak it. Don't speak through clenched teeth.
You know, if the baby wasn't more than 6, 7 months old, I'd be very concerned about her reaction to this. It's very frightening to see a parent out of control. The good news is that Chloe right now thinks it's a game, and she's not scared by this. But if she was any older, I'd be very concerned about it.
It's my daughter!
That's it. Open your mouth. Yeah. She's your daughter. And look what he misses out on.
If every single mother could have the insight and the willingness to express the anger of being the only one responsible, I mean, it is, yes, a joy, yes, it's a responsibility, and yes, it's a burden to be the only parent to a child.
And it's scary.
It's scary, and Josie is feeling that. You know, Josie's young, you know.
I think this is the purest form of raw anger that we've actually seen so far.
Walked over my heart.
Yes.
I gave him to
your
be
heart.
with him for 10 years.
Tell him, Josie. How dare you? Take your power back.
Such a jerk.
Yeah.
I'm not letting you not being here run me anymore.
Yes, take your power.
It's my power.
Yeah.
And I'm taking control.
Yeah. It's okay. This is your time. This is your time, and you deserve it.
I'm encouraging Josie to concentrate on herself and to release all of the rage that she has pent up inside. I know she's concerned about her daughter, so I'm motioning to Tawanda to take Chloe to bed.
And all of your sisters will support you. You and Chloe. Say what you need to say.
I love my daughter so much, and you only love your damn self.
Yourself. Now, Josie, I want you to find that place in there where you're still loving Josie. Every woman has loved a man who broke her heart. Every woman. Find that place, Josie.
You don't deserve
Yes,
me
that's it.
or even her.
That's it.
She's mine, not yours. You can't control it anymore.
Yeah, right there.
I think that this is a sign of positive mothering. I think it's a sign that she actually is getting so in touch with the trials and tribulations of being a single parent that I think that she's doing the work she needs to do so that she will be a great mom.
Her willingness to actually get in touch with her anger right here tells me that I don't have to worry about Chloe in the future for her own sense of health and safety and care.
Beautiful she is.
No, he can't.
He doesn't even realize how wonderful she is.
He doesn't.
She brings so much joy to me, and he can't even see
I know how Summer feels, being scared of all the anger that's around. Because I'm scared of my dad when he's angry like that. I don't know what his next move's gonna be.
and I don't know if I'm gonna be the one he takes it out on. And it's very scary, and it makes me feel like Summer's had some sort of aggression been thrown on her that was totally undeserved. It's okay to feel scared like she is, to me. Sometimes people can't be strong enough to face their anger or their fears.
Just below the anger is the hurt. And we're not really afraid of the anger. We can control the anger. It's the hurt that takes our breath away. And it's the hurt that we avoid, Jennifer, not the anger. It's the hurt. But the way to the hurt is through the anger. We can put it off and avoid it, but it sucks the life out of us. Are you hurt? Well, then you have to be angry. Otherwise, you would never be able to protect yourself, Jennifer, from the violations, from the disappointments. Do you get that? So talk about the hurt.
I'm hurt that my dad abandoned us. As much as I want to forgive him, it still hurts.
Something has clicked inside of Jennifer, and I realize that her rage is attached to humiliation. She remembers being a young girl and the children laughing at her, and there were no parents there to protect her, and there was nothing, absolutely nothing she could do about it.
It's not fair.
Yeah,
It's not fair.
That's it. That's it. Talk about it. Talk about it, Jennifer. Not fair. Tell me what's not fair. What's not fair? What's not fair?
That I don't have a father.
Yeah.
That I don't have a mother.
Yeah.
That I had to raise myself.
Yeah.
And people laugh. It's not funny.
That's it. That's
It's not fair.
That's it. What happened, Jennifer? Talk about the violation.
I had to raise myself.
Yeah.
I was the only one that was there for me ever. Ever.
And it was scary, wasn't it?
Yes, it was scary. It's still scary.
Yeah.
And I deserved way more than that.
Yeah.
And my parents were supposed to give that to me, and they didn't.
Yeah.
They were never there. Ever.
So tell him.
Yet I'm the one that has to try to have a relationship. How is that fair?
I am so sorry that happened to you. And I think you've done really, really well, Jennifer. You've done really, really well with nothing and nobody. And I wish there were an apology deep enough for me to give. There isn't. And there's no way I can change it. There's no way I can make it any different. And there's no way your mom and dad can make it any different, Jennifer. I am just so, so sorry that happened to you. And I would give anything to take it back, but I can't. But I can help you move forward from here, if you let me. Will you let me? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's really hard to admit that I do have some anger. But being able to release it during this exercise definitely feels good. And it feels like I finally have let something go.
Are we okay, ladies?
That's really draining.
No, it isn't draining. It's the lifting off of old energy for the coming in of new energy. Get a new language. Let's do a group hug. I need a group hug.
I'm ecstatic about the progress that all of the women are making, and Jennifer has taken a huge step. I know that she can move forward and create the new life that she so desires.
There ain't no party like a starting over party, cause a starting over party don't stop. Hey! Ain't no party like a starting over party, cause a starting over party don't stop.
Oh, we've all
I know, right?
Next on Starting Over, Summer can't face herself.
It's a choice. Make the choice to do it.
It's not a choice. It's not something I can do.
Maureen's enormous loss starts to sink in.
I love them so much. I couldn't keep them from dying.
And the women have a hot night on the town.
We can get any man.
Are you single?
I am.
Oh!
This is exactly what the doctor ordered.
This is gonna be fun.